Welcome to another edition of Travelstart's FAQ Friday with me, Nick Paul. Today we're going to talk about a really common question that we get asked here at Travelstart, and that's how to make changes to your flight booking. It's actually so common that we have a department dedicated to it here. We're going to look at two different types of changes. The first is name changes and the second is just simple date or time changes on your flight. Name changes, obviously we get asked this when people have misspelled their names or want to sell the ticket on to somebody else. Pretty much name changes are not permitted except on Mango flights. Some airlines may allow up to a one-letter change on a ticket. We'd have to go through to that airline and request if that's possible. Most of the time though, they do say no, and the only way to solve this problem is to put the ticket in for a refund and get whatever is refundable back and then purchase a new ticket. This can be quite expensive, so it's really important for you to check your names as per your ID or passport before entering it onto our website when you're making a booking. This is the case with anyone, whether you're booking on an airline website or with another travel agent as well. It's really important to put your names in correctly. There is one way around it for domestic flights. If your surname is fine, so you've spelt it fine on the ticket as it is in your ID, and your initial is correct on your ticket, so for example for me it would be N, but if I'd spelt the rest of my name, my first name incorrectly, and it wasn't as it was on my ID, then the best way to get around that is to travel with your driver's license, because your driver's license doesn't show your full first name, so you can probably get around it that way. But for international tickets, you have to travel with your passport, so your name has to be exactly the same as it is on your passport. So you might be wondering why it is that you can't change your name on a ticket. There's two main reasons. The one is security, that if you put a name in which would not flag a security checklist or a security blacklist, so to speak, and then change it closer to the date of departure, you could somehow fly under the radar of the various security services around the world. The second is that airlines don't like their fares to be diluted, and what I mean by that is that if you were to purchase a ticket long in advance for a very cheap price and then come the day before and try and change the name on that ticket and sell it to somebody else, of course, you could make a small profit of 500 Rand or something like that, and the airlines would actually lose out on being able to sell the ticket at the full price that they would have sold it on that day. So the other kind of change that you can make is obviously a date or time change. So that's if you're wanting to change the flight you've booked to another date or another time if there is another flight on the same day. Most often tickets are changeable, though some of the cheapest tickets often cannot be changeable. So basically you can't make any changes to them, even at a fee. With Travelstart, often we search out some of the cheapest fares for you, so sometimes those tickets may not be changeable. That's why we offer this flexi ticket option on our website. It costs 120 Rand for domestic flights and 795 Rand for international flights, and it allows you for one free day change, which is on Travelstart's account. Obviously, if there's a difference in fare from the old flights that you booked to the new flights, you will have to pay that in, but the change fee is covered by Travelstart. So that's it for me for this week for FAQ Friday. If you've got any travel related questions, ask them in comments below. Who knows, we may be able to make it into a video next time. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks.